HSTV, inspiring wellness.
Kasia here the room every HSTV Ghana and Andy Glow TV Ohio.
Ebishama ajo ama akwa basoron confirm HSTV so no abo apon sema edwasa embraso say insama eje him ne de ebu mfempa e woye man mu no mosomfo na ma ADEPA dugan baje obene sema no edwasa de besomo say no pem akan kese ebo HSTV so insam ne ebuburija na dedi marketing ebini so for foreign affairs so edensam atuja ochem say foreign affairs so the same atuja ochem say passport bo akwaso no nye se bia mo aheda se mo de adeso elswa Ghana for Sara enso na John Dramani Mahama a oye frankatufo edema NDC amanyeko no adade sede ema AGI say ni 24-hour economy hihye no omonji into Sara enso na kopiemu ewo eje so abato impaswa no so nipa enson ena mo pre mbehye bedwa akundwa no Obasan atibi say imrese bedwani ene ahene popro a kan fama no obune sam eti jamu chem sam behwe ima ahunidie ene enwomasua akoso e kan fama ensam binum ekaweni na maboabo no aje obeno sema no edwasa mede baba so mo say no pemu akan kese bo HSTV so mo somfo empress na ma ADEPA dugan metwa me ho aba me ba kese bo ni chemi na mede baba so mo sompa Ebishame da wasesa wajebre atwa me metimi atwa me ho aba mesha ensam no aso dia na so for foreign affairs so onya for sheri ayokobotwe onsam atuja ochem say passport bo akoso no nye se bia amashada na mode adeso elswa Ghana for na ochem say enkane no na nka koya 400 cedis no sa 400 cedis obecha no wo ye no becha 100 cedis na aban so afom 300 na sisi ano se de ya nyama ebo akoso nti ya de omatum enti we kra emma omujima no entimi enkoso yiye ensam bi say
Mentioned it. Ghana's passport cost $8. The next country within our region of West Africa is Liberia, which costs $40. Government spends 400 cedis on every passport that we give out. It means that the passport applicant pays 100. The government absorbs, the state absorbs 300. It cannot be the case that it will continue because it is affecting even our operations. And Ghanaians are complaining that, the service, it takes long to get a passport and all of that. If government is subsidizing heavily passports, it is difficult to provide any good service to Ghanaians. We are the lowest, $8, the equivalent of $8 to acquire a passport. And today, as we speak, we have the national identification that is working very well. So that's our primary source of identification, no longer the passport. And even those who have the Ghana ID, the national ID, can travel into the country with it. So then I'm asking humbly Ghanaians that please, if you do not have need for a passport and because you cannot afford it, please, humbly, I'm asking you not to go for a passport because it's no longer your primary source of identification. The national ID is, the Ghana card is. And we need to ensure that we improve our services, which is why we've had to increase it. Parliament has had to agree to increase the cost of passports. It's not because we want to impose a financial burden on Ghanaians. No, it's just because we need to have applicants pay the realistic fees so that we in turn can also provide them with a good service, with a good experience when they come looking to procure passports. So this is what I can say for now about it. It's not because we want to impose financial burdens on them. No. I am surprised that anybody would say they would resist it, because this came from Parliament. Fees and charges come from Parliament of Ghana. We make a presentation to them. We give them the bare facts of what it is, and they know. He's a ranking member on Foreign Affairs, on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and he knows the issues to do with passports, how much it costs and all of that. We've presented to them. The Parliament is aware of this, and this document, fees and charges, came from Parliament. So I haven't heard him say that. I'll be surprised if he did say that, because it came from Parliament, and he's.
Ebushametwa and someone else who did not be at the man and dumb about to impose on us. So, only for Ambrose at the same attitude, Ochem said, or best Ghana for someone to about and from a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, our Franca to form at the NPP Amanyokuno. Now, Ochem said Dr. Mahmoud Baumia when he saw at the Magana for it is a Ghana for Eton as well, but as to bear Mampinija. Now, Bagoma Ghana mine at me, Aquanin.
Are we going for 4 years maximum or going for 8 years maximum? In this case, of course, I want an 8-year maximum. An 8-year maximum means we are voting for Alhaji Mahmoud. He has also shown by his promotion of digitalization, all the things that he brought, anti-corruption, zipline, interoperability, all that, the ID card being a passport for all practical purposes, and he continues to show that he keeps his promises. Contrast that with John Mahama, who was president for 4 years. Nandom remained without third route. Nandom remained without water. Nandom remained without electricity. Nandom remained without employment. Now, if he wins, he's coming for a second term, and no motivation for him to be transparent and accountable. Dr. Baumia will be working in the first 4 years to make sure that he's accountable and transparent to win the second term. So generally, we have come to a consensus that we would vote for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to break the 8, and this constituency is not just going to restrict itself here. We are going to go into other constituencies.
What in Sanford from no in Beshabajani at the man NDC, Amunyokono, our Bia Frocole, Crotony Dean Eddie, Naturalist, or the same attitude Ochem say, Sagana for Etaba at the Mayera, John Dramani Mahama, our Franca to form at the NDC, Amunyokuna, and Chesapeake Magana, mine at me acronym. Now Ochem said John Dramani Mahama when he saw doing Papa the Magana for, and to know Obia and to Naba and Pharmacy, the about to Medagana minor aquan kind.
Inclusivity and involvement in here. One who say, what can youth know now what teach now drinks will be full and go ye German any year. Once a year elections are year to a bad year. About on a day, your numbers on a year. Now numbers, no your numbers quite was almost here CSA, almost to by NDC, almost to Abama. It's their future that they are securing. Their one penny say over to Abama, Abaya, just a woman, or boost your phone quaho. A government that is looking into the future and understanding, say, within the next 10 years, and making sure, say, our resources that are meant for this country are being secured for generations to come. Because they can't say, sustainable development. And yes, sustainable development for one person in their pockets. There be sustainable development about ensuring that the future of our youth is guaranteed. Social majority of voters are Ghana, majority and the youthful demographic. It is a way baby now what far drain what policies so now one drain youth no one that's just why you're a cry. Now I bet say a MPP are buying one more can be all the things about youth employment near there. Said that is actually what happened. Why do we have such a high level of unemployment among the youth? It means that they failed at their policies. And it's very clear, say, so 1 more year, then this young group of people should understand clearly who the better alternative is, and there's no question about it. The NDC, they did proper policies and interventions.
Ebushame to akasa bona so ejama mudia na ejuma Ghana industry ejuma ko no eni mpenifo amde da manyeko anu no ekwanhyemu wo nhyemude no asena Dr. Yaman penida da John Dramani Mahama na osan 80 franc adam endi samanyeko no or the same 80 je ochemte Ghana form ento aba informatiti ni Association of Ghana Industry ejuma no omuntimi enji the 24-hour economy hihye no enti se da be ya oba njuma no ebetimi ebiebie ewa manmu na osan HM se the economy atete apansam na oba 24-hour economy hihye no betimi aboa ma economy netimi epeja ejina na isu bio.
And captains of industry, time is not on our side. The scale of the destruction of our economy is so colossal. We must more than double our efforts by working 24 hours round the clock in order to restore our country back to where it belongs. It is for this reason that my team and I are not resting at all. By getting ready to turn our situation around immediately, we are sworn into office on 7 January 2025 by the grace of God. Challenges that constrain your current production capacities. The 24-hour economic policy will therefore help boost production for both domestic consumption and export, while creating jobs for our teeming youth. We must achieve increased production in order that we can take advantage of the ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme and the African Continental Free Trade Area.
Ebushamo fam kwapiemu ewo ejeso abato impeso so na sambra mi kese yikwapiemu ewo ejeso abato impeso so NPP mpenifo baako enso na sambra mi kese yi amapre mehebedwa akundwa no wayi enamoso ema onyafo oseche mesa bonsu a oya enkanedom dodo ba no deni edensem atije ochem se yakopon ya adema ejwada odomu nyina edin eba betudwa na Ghana fo ehu mo a amapre mehebedwa akundwa no ewo ejeso
said that ejoso da chimrenye, which means that the hope of Ejoso is now. And I'm saying that Ejoso Dachi in Twaso, which means that the hope of Ejoso will continue it. So what I'm coming to do today is to be able to establish and sustain and be able to improve upon the good things that my own brother, Honorable Dr. John Apontu Nkrumah began.
Helena Mensah, knowing the good works he's doing as the presiding member for Ejoso Municipal Assembly. So upon careful consideration, he decided to come into the contest. So all assembly members in the municipal, together with the presiding members in the Ashanti region, we decided to join her today to come and pick forms.
Upon a time they said to me, oh, ukoeno, afei na waba, into wabe, yeah, marketo. Next time, yeah, betuama. Amen. So which means that they will do the same to the rest coming. Obia waba fofono, one market mo home.
It's a big man, and he has created a big space which would need somebody with an equal competence to match up. In terms of his parliamentary contribution, he was top notch. You know, as a young lawyer, his advocacy, his effective representation of the people. That is what I am looking at.
And then everybody knows Kwesi is a big man and a big brain, a unifier, and he have every quality to take the shoes of, or the wear the shoes of John Nkrumah.
Me talk sabono esu de no be piemu ewo amai Ghana ensama obia etin abasa ne so ewo mai mu eye LGBTQ+ ehun ensensem ensami eba ye dodo na ekasa editia se enya de pa wo se Ghana for so ewo amai mu na abanpo eye mbra editia na ensami bede obia akadiem na wo hwa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a otu Frank Adjama NPP amanyako no nya ade a wakasa na impenefo so ese se ye pa homa na wampa bia na eye akoyesa homa na ye pa ede achechero wayi anamosu betitini edima NDC amanyako no ewo ashaman onimnyafo Shada Omar Jalo edensem atujo ochemsem ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia indanson se ombra montena ensuni gina se a owo adefa LGBTQ sensem no no ombeyi ano
chichi obia na anapa ya Muslim for ye fasting. The fasting and na 23 days. Aka 7 days and 6 days. Na ya be ye chiwi ya na ye na. Asante ya na me pese menka anapa wo. Me pese me send message ma Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Wasi wo ye kanuni, wo ye chiwi ya. me pese me bi san asam ba ko mi bi enti me pese be ye 2 years ne almost started ka LGTB asam we up to now manti se ba wonya apie abeka se wey the LGP no mean support anami yempe enabe yedi ko parliament for say omo makwense LGTP ne ebeye juma Ghana because ade no everybody ha identify ma ho John Dramani Mahama betima pie aka kire nkofo se ono one support sa ade ne enne one support ogina we as a vice president up to now one team pie aka asem ba ko bi afa LGTP ade we say we are Muslim no we ko Quran no ndami say sa LGTP no eye boni muye bibi beba betum ana boni bibi beba betum so obuye
ebusia so kwapemu ewo edwaman so dai pese de bankwala dodo na be edwaman so apomidin enim wei na wasuma FDA for any Ghana Revenue Authority e komontima be kira no etumi ekwapiemu ewo stores ahodo omotonton dai pese no etumi esizi ni na ekotuguye na ndey so wosan ehwe edwaman so ye akoye se dai pese na mutuguye no ebi asan ababiem ti wei na wasuma pani powder FDA ano Mr. Vigil Edward Pra Eshana densem atija ochemu se sempa ho dai pese bia wo hwa ade nchechire ho a obetimi abo asore na amene na osan etufu sa dai person so de bankwala ne ye muntimi enji efense baby papa na mututugu basabasa ya emfa apomudi pa enframba petem ho.
We say from the end of last year no yem penema Ghana for our business in that person no on dey bill that person yem packaging ye and that is any details of the company a manufacturer. Into a grace period, say, try no more because after December, no, but the many to see after December, no, enforcement for out, no, who says so, side that person, no, do na some crew. Until you decide say this time round this season abese no I'm a Ghana for say na you can last year no am pioneer break say be until you take your mono until you wa no na that person no once na ya wo musi no post there no emma nkura no yare girls no wo munya wo betiminya infertility from infections near boys who can put minya cancer of the testes. And it say that your prima that before Tonguku, now you are check here. Ochinobi, Mofan Umbini, now almost having such problems. And they say, Ebi, and you, Jumai, Intina, an opay, I say, Sanyamoi, Yeditre, and perform more diaper business, may say, Mayakayano. The mini business and now so what the bank so no in Sakawa the this season I say no as I'm bold as I'm our fine I'm out here so by 240-footer containers and I distress so far but with mark my Ghana for assurance say this is not the end, this is just the beginning. So you go see you Juma and then you be more permission say obey that no so you make sure so what package that company na that address or we dealing that person no contact BBR and yet use that person and yet bill over corner amount for who said that and yet FD na amount can say when from banking so amount for that at least they are packaging nicely maybe baby no inscriptions on direction of use be our and una every amount coins.
Ebusame to akese bono eso dia na mdu ko kapiem e wo finfi manten we bia efran kan foman na energy sem enese assemblyman ani din edi onnyamfo banyimen benya one ne nanom atene kunja o mo kan foman edi ahosiesie adwumade bi ahyehye so wajumade no ase ne mpanifo echem se de be yare basabasa entumi embo adehye mo kan foman no na motumi edi sa adwuma no amasan ebie futo edi amasuku fo se de be ya mo mahye no ebetumi akwankan insem bi se ne mpanifo edi tuja
the Kafamo way the Mamas Bay and better one ice. Now, make it 10 Amazon one day, and I'm a support for 2,000 Ghana City. Every year we have more 2,000. Already, Lankasa, every year we have a support 100 students. All Cape Coast from BEC to HSTV, which means they will also be beneficiaries of that particular fund. Apart from Mamas Bay support you. We just saying now it's resources. When I just no one was a monoso. Education fund is open to everybody. When I want to work in town from putting on over. Name here to task come from manufacturing fund. Once I want to go and what to be a takrade or Ghana baby, na manoniya, but just say, we are for no reason one boy. Say, if fear not on for one that is your opening. Now we know what was now. About no so when yaji. Jabot as will be a baby, from the support. Now you are more for months when I descend so on.
Ubera ubia pede enkamfoa otumpon tankamfo botumpona wo wachafa wo awoso e wachafa wo emedu na ye kwasafodwuma na ti gata sinema eya yehu ewura asoto a enye the meninsi ene wo ye ensuka onkeye sana bro focusam wase a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. It is a open day ye pray in fie na ye digu ye gata sima yereba ene ye from ye no ho enye wonti ene ye pede ye kan ye kwasafodwuma sunsumo no na ye manyi koma ha oto wansa ikurabu on fifi manto ma ha wo fra na asene kohia yes Ghana ha nyina ehwanyi ebia ehwoto pa mejimi se den kanfo so ebotum ne yaye se ye ntoni yaye na ommen den kanfo yin ikurawa na moto ewo Ghana ha nyina ebotum yaye na kanfo abaye kuo na woto ewo Cape Coast Metropolis dem ren kanfo ye kan de waza ye no na wa na aye no obi a ne bia na ommen ye kanfo mema ne mu onto gide amno nyawo ye na wa ye no su de ye pray ne fie ne yezu kunya gatese ye na wa ye no su de sabio ye na mpone ego ye gatese no enne ne do ntwa ofri na ze kwa no anamu ne ye goto no sa opawa nyame yuni ye bo ho nchaw
education fund yaza oboboa eman no Sunday ehwe hetime mfuna ibinim we school ontum no wontuado na so sabio education aye enyama obo asase yedo nti no ma afi oye Easter ya bobogua ne nchi education fund ya shimika na obi biala obeba menchan ka de aibebe education fund wanka nti masra na nsatwa na so ombo na mfanya mmaniye asomdwe na masra me de monwina usanda senka for ma wenya asomdwe a yentum yenkwe yimkan impuntu nyinala ofa asomdwe hu nti masra me ndem bembezaze ne ku antena but yemina admala olpeja na so olpeja za na no ade se za ni nyina ya ba ya por nchi ha boa manka for ma wetu ne mpon ne kurowa ode me chirimpo se orehwe me ne so wa kamuda so fatira ma kumotado na mdi twemi kam de pano a me aduade me da pano
Ebushambi jina wesu na maji abuafo nkrato aba me ba kese bono de aka bia me de besomo sompa.
Would you like to own a home, start a business, provide seed money, or a good education for your children? The Pro Wealth Plan answers all of life's questions. This is Ekwa 9. She wants to be an engineer in future. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Hammond, plan to give her the best education but don't want to be unnecessarily burdened when she's ready for university in 10 years. Do you know how much it will cost Ekwa to go to a local private university or university abroad in the next 10 years? Ekwa's parents have signed up to a Pro Wealth Plan. They pay affordable monthly premiums that ensures they are able to fund Ekwa's university fees and living expenses. When she's ready for university, Prudential will pay the maturity benefit and her parents can enjoy free insurance cover for an additional 5 years. In the unfortunate event that her parents pass away, Prudential will pay over 200% of the sum assured, which is 100% immediately, 10% annually to keep Ekwa in her current school, and 100% at maturity for her chosen university. This means that Prudential Life has guaranteed a quality education regardless of life's uncertainties. The Pru Wealth Plan also covers a spouse or partner up to the same sum assured. With over 26 million customers, 24,000 employees globally, and over 170 years experience, you and your family can have peace of mind knowing that you are in safe hands. Whatever your financial goals are, the Pru Wealth Plan has the answers to life's questions. Call us today and let Prudential secure your future.
Ebushamada wasesa waje bre etwem metimi etwa me ho aba mede ukɔwie kasebo no ɛwɔ Ashanti mante me bia efro tipa esikem na mi kese ikrowa ohinim nim bia ekro no egija na samra mi kese ekopiem ɛwɔ esikem a ɛwɔ Ashanti mante me dia na afi no mo nso Nyankopɔn aya adoma mo achi ohene na na kofi eje ya otoso ba ko sa no na ɔyɛ ohene ɛwɔ impetem ho wayi ɛna mo so na kofi eje de nsem etija otwem nsem omukro no nipa ɛwɔ mdɔso kakra yie ɔmo nso na mo yɛ Ghana fo moto aba na so aban bia eba eye akoye se tipa esikem ekro no enhu enhiam wayi ɛna mo so ma ɔsan etwem se ba ne puntuduma pa dia na ebi ni eho se eba na ayaresa bia ana ɔmo nsuo ɔmo akwan ɔmo suku eje na bia mpo de bobo entino ɔmo de adesede emme mampanim His Excellency na nado dan kwakofado ene ejuma ekwa bia mo nhyɛ aban ase se ɔmo so ma adam yɛ mbɔse de be ya ɔmo nso no ebetimi akwanenim insem bi sei na impenifo editu dwa
yeah about 2024 yeah kwatui afutuo pese ambabu ni se ye nyina ye ni kan nwere Ghana ye dia ntokwasem ebubi masika se ye ni kwa basabasa ya mabu ye hwe hu su yie cause dia ehu Ghana man bo a eboma ye nyina e timamuni bia timu bia kan hu se ntokwasi a unya basudie enu atena wo mai to wutu anima Ghana titiri mabu pa se ye hwe hu su yie e wo 2024 abatui dama kuma so pa ni se esi a mini school ma say health center ni ya kabinya health center bi ti se chief compound wa ha nka be boa mi nsuo water project nsuo ho asem odin wa ha toilet ni enyama bi ti se community center ni nyina mi bi ti me sama for say on nya memoa esa adisedi hu emre mu ma no
bani o sense science kakra ti ejidi se se ayi na kire de bibia be ye kama
Mom make say when you like and your my cosi first one near pipe back by so cosine by no or the pipe no come on if you say okay so maybe on my pipe me be count near the name you see a be born mine or man so or cost which you could ye they all say or you couldn't now or yet this has so the bibia to our community.
Ebushia hana mbe mama kwan mama di no mpemu akan kesebo ni na ebesi kesebo yi ensem bia wuti hom ene se foreign affairs minister onyamfo ayeko boche edesem atudwa ochem se passport bo akwaso no yese bia mo aseda na mo de adeso ebu Ghana for so Sara ensu na the man penda the air janda mani mahama na osan 80 franca dia me endi samanyeko no and they order de se de AGI say the 24-hour economy ni hye no omonjin tu wo sign ATV se kopiem ewo ejeso abato impaso no so a nkrofo enson na April meche bedwa akundwa no Sara enso na kopiem ewo enkanfo man a ewo finfimantem ma na chese meche bedwa fo ene ahemfom ho echemu se de be ahonidie ene school sam ebekọ suntinu omode mtuma abechirim a omode futo ede ama konforman ensam binim ekawen hum na mbobo ano ebeje oba no sima no edwasa de besom se no mpemu akan kese bo HSTV so as the pesie kuma production crew ni na mia mede kese bo yi ebesom no edia meje so eje na ma ADEPA dugan madam yi na amasi amamumbo ene sha adehye
Kasiye here the brum every HSTV Ghana and Andy Grow TV Ohio.